Hello everyone, Forever Dionne here and welcome to my channel. So for the month of February, I'm focusing on love and relationships, and sometimes with love, relationships, situationships, friendships comes the inevitable breakup. Now, what I'm about to say is going to be profound. It's going to be unique, something you've probably never heard before, but sometimes breakups suck. Now, there's thousands of YouTube videos about breakups, how to get over breakups, how to get over heartache, and they're all good. They're all correct. They all work. And from my experience, the advice is pretty good. But I just wanted to put my own spin on things and do this video giving you my 5 tips on how to move on and to let go. Okay, so the first thing is the healing process is exactly what it sounds like. It's a process. You know, you have to actually go through the motions. We live in this microwave popcorn, instant oatmeal, Amazon Prime one-day delivery where we want everything right now, that we don't realize that some things take time. So I think once you come to terms with that and again realize that it's a process, then that's your first step. Now, trust me, I know you don't want to. Like me, I'm a G, yo. I don't like to cry, but you have to let it out. You have to cry. You may have to scream. You may have to kick something. So I suggest you take some time to yourself, go to your room, go to your car and let out a really good cry, let out a really good scream. I wouldn't suggest that you kick your car or punch your car, but you know, maybe hit a pillow, just let some of that emotion out, and then it'll just be kind of like a release, and then you'll start to feel better. Oh my God, so when I was younger, I used to listen to really sad or just love songs in general, and I would listen to them like they were like a dance song or a pop song. Like I specifically remember listening to Janet Jackson's I get so lonely, right? And I would be jamming to it, not really understanding the underlying message to it. Yeah, it had a great beat and everything, but if you listen to what she's saying, she's like, I get so lonely. Like she's sad. She just went through a breakup or whatever. I feel like until you actually go through certain things, you don't understand the underlying message of music or certain songs. So when it comes to music therapy, 2 things you're gonna do, right? You're gonna make 2 playlists. Your first playlist, right, is gonna be the sad, sappy love songs, the ones that's bashing the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever floats your boat, right? And that's gonna be like your Keisha Cole, your K Michelle, Lauryn Hill. Like you're gonna make that playlist. And then you're gonna make another playlist. This playlist is gonna be like the fast, upbeat, you know, dance music, whatever will get you moving. Because once you get moving and you get physical, it actually will produce endorphins, and endorphins will help you to start to feel better. All right. So I know this sounds mad petty, it sounds so petty, but trust me, it works. And for this, I actually put an expiration on it, an expiration. I also put an expiration on crying. You don't cry every single day for a month and a half or all day. Just, you know, try to cry all day if you have to, and then eventually it'll dwindle down. So like with this one, I would put like a 2-week expiration date on it. So you'll figure out why soon. Okay. So you're going to get a piece of paper and a pen. And then you're going to try to remember every last thing that that person did that got on your goddamn nerves, okay? Then you're going to write it down. And anytime you start to feel nostalgic or you start to reminisce about like how great the relationship was, refer to that list. Trust me, it's going to piss you off so much that you're going to forget about even wanting to get back together. That's why I say to like have an expiration on it, because it can end up like having a negative effect if you keep looking at it over and over again for a long period of time. So for real, I was cleaning out my drawer the other day and I found an old list. So this is how I'm telling you it really works. Yes, I should have thrown it away, but I haven't looked at it in a long time. I think I just like threw it in the jar or something instead of throwing it in the garbage. So this is my list. And it's actually like so like old, right? And I'm gonna give you guys some examples of things that I wrote. I'm actually so scared. Like, I'm actually scared to read it. Because, okay, I'm just going to read it. And I actually entitled it Reasons Reasons Why You Are Breaking Up to Remind You When You Get Lonely. Oh my God. Oh my God. So on here I have disappears every weekend, no call, no text. I have materialistic. I have ungrateful. I have always picks fights. I put always working on his music. Completely unreasonable and not understanding. Like, oh my gosh, what was I doing? Anyway. So I actually have 56 things on this list. 56. Yeah. So, basura. But the point is, you will look at that list and you will no longer have the urge to like call them or text them or anything. Okay, so I know it's 2017 and it's really hard to fully disconnect from anyone. But, oh my God, for your own peace of mind, get off their Twitter, get off their Facebook, get off their Instagram, get off their Snapchat. Vine is dead, so you don't even have to worry about that. Get off their YouTube channel, get off their SoundCloud. Any social media page that you had off that person, get off of it. Trust me, there is nothing there to see. There's nothing there for you. As a matter of fact, delete your own page. All right, don't go that far, but sometimes you need to just like take a break. So with Facebook, you can deactivate your page. I think it's unlimited. You could deactivate it for as long as you want. Twitter, I think you could deactivate for like 30 days. The others, I'm not sure. I think once you delete it, like that's it. But maybe you can try just deleting the app on your phone to keep you from like having the urge to want to check it. So basically, if social media is not your job, I say to get rid of it for a short period of time just to give you a break and so that you don't have the urge to like check up on them. And then just like some mini tips, I would definitely say to like try to laugh as much as you can. You know, like laughing is good for the soul. So, you know, go to Netflix or Hulu, go to the, you know, the comedy section and watch like as many funny things as you can. Everyone has a different sense of humor, but like for me, I think go to Netflix. There's a show called Chewing Gum. I think it's hilarious. But you know, whatever you like, go to a comedy show, read something funny. whatever you have to do to like really get you like laughing and feeling better, producing those endorphins again. So I know a lot of people, right? They'll say after a breakup not to like rush into dating or getting into like a new relationship. And I do agree with that. But then I kind of don't really agree with that. I definitely don't think you should rush into a serious new relationship. But I don't really see anything wrong with like accepting and going on a date because it'll get you out the house, and being taken out or going out with someone new and someone that you like, you know, someone you find cute and attractive, I feel like that could make you feel better. But I think it really depends on the person. So I'm kind of up in the air. So if you think it's not a good idea for you, then you definitely shouldn't do it. Like if you feel like you couldn't handle it, you're not ready, don't do it. If you're not sure, don't do it. But if you think you can, then I don't see why not. But I definitely think you should, like, you know, make an intentional effort to get out with your friends, really close girlfriends, guy friends, whoever, and just try to like have, you know, fun and like really try to get your mind off the person. Go places that you really like. Try to avoid places that you guys went together to bring up any old feelings. You know, go to new stuff. You know, do things that you never did, or like maybe that person didn't want to do with you. You know, go with your friends. Your friends are the most, one of the most important like people to you during this time. Friends, really good friends, and family. And the final thing I would say is to make sure that your heartache doesn't affect work or school. If you're having trouble sleeping, you know, I would say like try to get into bed earlier and just like lay there, watch something boring like Game of Thrones. You know, if you have a job where you are like full time and you get like personal days, honestly, I would say take a couple personal days, a couple mental health days. I think it's more important to like take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of other people or do your best on your job? So take a couple days that you need, you know, not a lot, just a few. And for school, I wouldn't necessarily skip any days of school, but like say you have an assignment, I don't know if you should ask for an extension, but honestly, yo, ask for an extension. Like do what you have to do. You have to take care of yourself. But then the last thing you want, right, is to be heartbroken, failing out of your classes, and broke because you ain't got no job. So that's my little advice on how to start moving on and how to start the healing process. I hope it helps anybody out there who needs it. I wish you well. I wish you luck. I wish you love and laughter. And that's it. Don't forget to follow my blog, www.foreverdionne.com. Follow me on my social media, my Instagram, and my Twitter. And subscribe to my channel. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!